in the new station. If we need anything, we know where to go.
You're going to be at the new station?
And find out what your concerns were, but also wanted to see if there was some way that, I could...
You grew up where then?
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh?
Police stations. There's what's called the Community Police Advisory Board, and they meet on a monthly basis, and it consists of members of the community. We have that dialogue. We also have the opportunity, if people want to volunteer at the stations, to get to know the police a little bit better, or integrate some members of the Bangladeshi community into the things that we have.
I go to East College, and that's my dad. That's about it. And this one
the leader of the local community here, and the Bangladeshi community is, I think, the largest Muslim community here. And you grew up here?
No, I came here 4 years ago.
Bangladeshi people, if I have any problem or anything, but most of the people all here, we serve the community last 27, 28 years, right?
Try to establish in here that it's a very progress already.
Obviously, if your children are those who are, who feel the call to be involved in the LAPD at some level, I think
American side, the way they think the Muslim are, at the same time the Muslim side too.
So we mentioned that too with you. If you have the chance
around here, and we need your help for that to establish. Now is in the process of lobby,
and we will put our effort together. So I need your help regarding
to meet with you, Bachu, and the rest of the communities. Because
so I think that's one way that a link can be established. But I think, as you pointed out in the beginning,
you need it. I'm going to keep in touch with you because this is a great community of Bangladeshi people. Over 20,000 people living around.
We're always willing to come to school, colleges, getting profession. Everybody that I know are getting professional. Number one leader.
No.
I want to add to that.
Not in Los Angeles, in America.
In America, yeah, he's the most popular and most famous.
Not hesitate in contacting LAPD if there is
Bangladeshi teen crime wave, strikes LA. We're not seeing that, but to be able to get to know someone.
Because having someone, I know it's not a professional, career, etc. And
medical supplies and garments.
Most of the language they established from that point of view.
Islamic Center, I come to find out that there's a very large Bangladeshi community right here in Rampart and also in Wilshire. The other thing that I would like to see happen to potentially connect up to the young people, in the community to see, what is non-existent. It's not something that I see, but through the relationship that...
misunderstanding between
Muslims
and non-Muslims.
People, our religious say, Muslim religious say, all are everybody pray a different way. God is one.
No gangbanging, no nothing. Our kids, the first generation, very nice and
established that Bangladesh has
etc. And the command staff to look, to help in.
I remember 219 South of Hyper. Then still right now I live in 4th October Street and Mohammed we are having years, and we deal with our community.
We're into a new station at the end of this month.
Okay.
Over on 6th Street.
Yeah, I've actually our office down there.
Yeah, I live here in Kobe Street, 3rd and 4th October, last 27, 20 October. So that's what I do, and father of 2 kids.
How old?
My son is 26, he's done with his school, he's working right now.
With this type of an event, and we can also be a presence, showing the solidarity. That's part of my responsibility, so that sounds good.
Bangladeshi parents of Bangladeshi kids are doing a very good job.
Most of the population lives in this neighborhood. And I'm sure we'll need...
I want to find out who, in the Bangladeshi community, how long you've been here, and then we'll have an exchange at that point. So
we had a 2 times 2 parade, successful parade, and we are preparing for the 3rd parade next year.
The parade?
28th, yes.
So this is the one that came right
at our next meeting. We have a variety of different groups, establish, that conduit for us, and we even have other positions that go a step above the volunteer
committee, and I'm the president of this organization now. So I will try to help.
I don't know any.
And hopefully you'll, be helpful with anything you got. As I said, we will be here, and a lot of us actually live here. And
my daughter is 14. community-wise, I know all these guys for 27 years living in the same neighborhood. Actually, right here in this neighborhood, involved with this mosque for 27 years, and we're pretty good. If you guys need it.
So we try to put together that all languages recognized and
So many years. So now I introduce YouTube as a news media.
So I'm helping in YouTube and helping in the newspaper.
Invite Rebecca and Bernard Park, Fire Chief. We have a program.
Involved a little bit with the community, try to make a living, and work in IT. I do have a little business.
My mission is to make sure that I provide service to everybody. And this is a community that had never heard any requests from your people. Has a very high population of Latinos, but it also has Koreans, Bangladesh, as spokespersons for different entities within the community. And that would be something that I know
Same atmosphere.
so if not, that will be helpful for the community things. And another one that was recently we
community first time since 1982 I moved from New York for Queens. I live in the Rampart, the Lafayette Park. I remember.
Not only your events, but to...
A most famous guy, everybody knows him in one name. If you say Bachu in Los Angeles...
That's why the phone
oh, yeah.
21st February.
21st February.
Is that Independence Day?
No.
Mother ability as a journalist.
satisfied with the level of service or any specific concerns about crime. So I want
Bangladeshi Unity Federation of Los Angeles. Our motto is to unite all the organizations in Greater Los Angeles.
Western, Western, Gramercy, San Andreas, these are Bangladesh.
Intimidation because of Bangladeshi origin or for any other reason. So I think that those are the
our community, they know the Shamim. In my workplace, there is Mohammed. First of all, thank you for the Islamic Center for having you.
To sit down and have an exchange, and just so we welcome Captain Egan here to that extent. And
this morning I called him. This morning.
Well, and I completely understand because I can feel the vibe. As the kids would say. From you and from part of our Explorer post. We also have a program for
especially Los Angeles people live in this area. This is our center that's called Little Bangladesh, right? And that's about
helpful for the community to have someone in the LAPD who can serve as a link for the community. And
I know I'd be interested in, and I know the other captains that serve the bank having individuals involved in that group. Then there are other things for business organizations.
I try to find the middle ground so we can come to a point that both sides come to a point that we don't have any more.
And also offer the opportunity, a lot of different programs for young people as well, some of which, give them insights into what it would be like to be.
Time because we're now police and community together.
When do you anticipate doing that event?
Every year, 21st.
That's what I do actually.
All things being equal, there may be a situation where our juvenile intervention and prevention program is something that would be beneficial.
We have something going on that we need your help for this community, that little Bangladesh. Where
so many members of the Bangladeshi community, I thought
to invite to the various functions that you put on the leadership at the LAPD and.